Hey everybody, Zachary from Zachary Zoo Adventures. As you can see, I'm in my car right now. I'm going to be doing the Bearizona Wildlife Park in Williams, Arizona. This is a drive-through safari. I'm excited to be here today, and they are not open just yet, so I'm hoping to see all sorts of great animals today. They do have a walk-through portion and also a drive-through portion. I'm probably going to do the drive-through first and then probably the walk-through afterwards. It's supposed to be a very fun place. Now, I did not include this into my plans because I wasn't sure if I was going to have time to do this place, but luckily I was able to squeeze this into my plans, so I'm excited to be here today. It's supposed to be a very fantastic place, so once they open up, I will get inside, get checked in, and hopefully I'll be able to see lots of great animals today. So as I'm in line waiting to get my tickets, got this really gorgeous waterfall there. Looks really beautiful. Alright, so I am starting the safari. Coming up to our first animal. So we got Rocky Mountain Goat. That's really cool. So at this drive-through safari, you are not allowed to feed the animals, but you are allowed to look at them. These are very cute looking animals. Got those long fuzzy coats. Going into the next pasture. And next up we got reindeer. And the speed limit is 10 miles per hour. Looks like they're doing some construction work here. Oh, there's a reindeer on the road. It's gorgeous looking animals. Very nice looking animals. Hi! How are you today? Looks like he's kind of following me here. Got one that's over on this side. Very cute animal. Yes, these two are kind of following me up here. Such a gorgeous animal, aren't you? Yeah. It's a really nice area so far. So luckily this drive-through safari has a paved road. Because I think I've been to a couple drive-through safari where the roads were actually gravel. So even though you're not allowed to feed any of the animals here, you actually are allowed to have your windows down. But they said they actually have wolves, so for the areas here that have predators, you do have to keep your windows up. It's really nice out here. Coming into the next passage. So next up we got mule and coos deer. We're going up a little incline here. It's a sign that says to watch out for deer. I have noticed several deer crossing signs when I was coming through this part of Arizona. Oh, there's a pronghorn there too. Oh, there's some pronghorn. These pronghorn are very cute animals. Very wonderful. Yeah, so that's a pronghorn right there. Very cute animal. It's a very cute little animal. Oh, there's the mule deer. Yeah, that's the mule deer. There are some people behind me, so I do have to keep moving. And I'm gonna do my best to show you everything because I also am driving, so I'll... Oh, some more animals there. Yeah, there's some people behind us, and I don't want to keep them waiting. Got another one of the mule deer. So I did put my window down so I can give you a clear view of the deer. So I'm guessing this might be the coos deer because it looks a little bit smaller than the mule deer. So that might be the coos deer. Some more deer. That looks like the mule deer. It's like they're eating. Guess they must be having their breakfast. Got a nice little breeze. Alright, coming into the next pasture. It says they got burrow. Yeah, so that's what's in this area, the burrow. And there is the burrow. They also can be called donkeys as well. The same animal, just different names. Looks like they're all grazing around. It's really beautiful out here so far. Very glad I got to check this place out. Because I did not include this into my plans for this road trip because I just wasn't sure if I was going to have time. But luckily, since I was able to double up 2 locations yesterday, I had time to do this place today. Luckily, it is nice and shaded out here. Ooh, there's a wanted sign there. I'm seeing more wanted signs. Ooh. Guess there must be some wolves. Yeah, they did say they have wolves here. Yeah, so this next area says we got Arctic wolves. Yeah, so this is the area where I actually have to keep my windows up. Oh, I do see some wolves. Oh, wow, I do see the wolfies. I see the wolfies. They're off in the back. They're way off towards the back. Luckily, there's not too much reflection on the glass, so you can see the wolves. They're way off in the back. Okay, so apparently the road wraps around. Got a nice close look at the wolves. Oh, they're howling. Well, that's cool. It got one of them howling. There's a one wolf here that's going across the road. Yeah, so one of the wolfies here was just howling a minute ago. Looks like they stopped. These are very gorgeous animals. Got this nice cool area here. Yeah, so the wolves are now howling, looks like. Yeah, the wolves looks like they got a howl going on. Yeah, looks like they stopped. So I'm continuing on this way. Got this nice little recreation of a town. Yeah, it says to keep windows up whenever you're going through the areas that have the predators. So that was very cool, getting to see the wolves. Okay, so I just came from that direction. It kind of loops down here. And next up we got, it says we got tundra wolves. So hopefully you're gonna be able to see the signs with a reflection on the glass, since because I can't have my windows down through this area. Let's see if I can find the wolfies. Okay, I'm not noticing them anywhere. Oh, I see the wolfies. Oh my gosh, oh, there's the wolves. We got one wolf here that's coming up. That's cool. We got a bunch more wolfies there. That's cool. All laying down together. Really, really nice. So yeah, so they got all this space for the wolves. So apparently it looks like it loops around. Yeah, so there's this little loop here and it takes me right back over here, because that's where I came in. Oh, that's nice. The guy there is letting me go through. That goes our gorgeous tundra wolf. Alright, coming into this next area. It says junior bear. So I'm guessing that means they have bears in this next area coming up. Oh, I do see a bear. Oh yeah, there's some bears off to that side. Hopefully we'll get a closer. Oh yeah, the road goes right past, so I'll get a nice close look at the black bears. That's really cool. Sorry. Yeah, I do see there's a couple of bears off to this side. Yeah, so these are black bears. That's really cool. Yeah, so just like with the tundra wolves, you also go on a short little loop. You got that one bear eating an apple. It's like there's a couple wild ravens. So I do gotta be careful going through here because I don't want to hit any of the animals, because this is the animal's home and they do have the right to cross the road. It's a cute bear there. Yeah, so there's a bunch of wild ravens. We got some bears over here. Very nice looking black bears. And I do see another. Oh, there's a squirrel. Got some more of the bears. Ooh. Got these two walking on over. So I think this is the second drive-through so far that had free roaming bears. Only other place I remember going to that had black bears free roaming was at a drive-through safari. It's called Bear Country Safari, I think, in South Dakota. Yeah, so that's the road I just came on. So now I'm gonna head back onto this road here. Just gotta wait for all the cars to pass by. And luckily the black bear's got all this space for them. Got the one bear that's drinking some water. So I do have to wait for these cars to go through. This way I can pull into the next pasture. And you see a cute little bear there. It looks like a young bear or a bear cub. He was just crossing the road. Looks like he went off to the other side. That's such a cute animal. Alright, now going into the next area. Let's see what they got in here. Oh boy, it says they got white bison. Oh wow, there is the bison. That is cool. Those are such cool animals. So I'm pretty sure since I'm out of the bear passage, I think it might be, or the area where they have the bears, I think it might be safe to have my windows down again. Yeah, so I'm gonna put my windows down this way. You can see the bears much clearly. Or the bison, I mean. Oh, they got the cute baby. They got the young bison. Oh, that is a cute baby. It's a little baby bison. Yeah, so there's some white bison. They also have some traditional colored bison as well. Very nice looking animals. I see more bison in the shaded areas. And they're way off in the shade. We got two more. Apparently the other one's behind the other one, but yeah, there's two more white bison eating some hay. There's a couple vehicles coming in behind me, so I have to keep moving because I don't want to hold up anybody. Wow. This area looks gorgeous. Looks like this area also has another loop. Yes, I think we enter through here. Yeah, I think we're allowed, yeah, the sign says enter, so it looks like I'm allowed to go through this area. So I'm guessing the little loops here might be optional, so I'm guessing that means you don't have to, and they're just a suggestion, so I'm gonna go on this loop anyway because it looks really gorgeous out here. Yes, you got all this space here for the bison. Now I'm on a gravel roadway here, so it is a bit bumpy. Really nice out here. It's a really nice little loop here. Really nice how this place is kind of out in the woods. Very natural looking. Because I do love nature, as you know, and being a nature person, I do love going to a place that's out in the woods. It's very natural-like. gorgeous so far. Okay, so I'm almost done with the loop. Got this really cool area out here. That looks beautiful. Alright, so I have just about completed the loop. Even though I didn't see any animals on it, it was still very relaxing. Despite the bumpy gravel road, it was totally worth it. Alright, so I'm back onto the main road here. Coming into the next area. So we got, let's see. Oh, it says it got American bison. Yeah, that's what it says. So they have these cattle guards here because it prevents the animals from going into the different pastures, especially for the wolves. So they got another loop here. So over here is another loopway here, but since I'm not noticing any animals, I'm probably just gonna skip this loop here since I already did the other. Yeah, because I don't see any animals out there, so I'm probably not gonna do this loop this time. Not noticing any of the bison out here. But I did see a bunch of the bison in the other pasture where I saw the white bison. It's possible this might be just a secondary habitat for the bison. Ooh, coming into the next area. Alright, next up we got bighorn sheep. Doing my best to show you all the signs. Oh boy, we got some sheep up here. It's a gorgeous male. Can definitely tell that's the male because only the males have those big horns. So you would definitely not want to have these guys ram your car, but luckily since I'm assuming since they are used to seeing cars go by, so thankfully they're not going to ram your car. Wow, this is such a gorgeous habitat for them. They got plenty of rocks to climb on. Yeah, you got one on the rocks. Well, that's cool. Yeah, because these animals live near the rocky cliffs, so they're used to climbing on high rocks. Yeah, they got all those rocks to climb on. So there's the female bighorn sheep. And she's coming right up. And there she goes. Got two more eating there. I think they're having their breakfast. Get a nice rocky area for them. Got some more of the females. Yeah, these are the females because only the males have the big horns on them. Got a nice breeze coming in. Got two more females. Okay, so I'm going into the next area. Okay, so at this one we gotta put my windows up here. You know, got big bear. So I'm guessing the other black bears were just young ones, and now we're coming to the adult black bear. So this is the pasture where I have to keep my windows up. So I'm probably gonna go into the left lane here, because there is a little loop I see here, so I'm probably gonna head this way. Oh yeah, there's some bears. Oh yeah, I do see some black bears. Yeah, that's cool. That is a very gorgeous black bear. Got another black bear off on this side. So this one does have a little bit of brown coloring to him, but Usually black bears also come in brown colorations, but they are still classified as black bears. So it's sort of a brown black bear, or a black bear with brown colorations. I'm very glad I went down this little loop here. Yeah, got some more black bears off over here. Looks like he's eating some pellets here. Yeah, he's eating some pellets. It's a very nice little loop so far. Yeah, so over there's the pasture I just came from, because that's where I saw the bighorn sheep. Now going back onto the main road again. Got some more cool bears. I see a lot of wild ravens here. Yeah, the ravens here are not part of the safari, so those are wild birds. Got a bunch of more black bears off to the side. And some more on this side. It's really cool how the black bears here are free roaming. Got a nice look at this cool bear. Yeah, the sign says slower traffic, keep right. So since the speed limit here is 10, but since I'm going under 10, since I'm going to be stopping for a little bit just to film some of the animals, so I'm probably going to stay in the right lane for the most part. That way I don't keep anybody waiting in the left lane, since the left lane is mainly for passing. Got another cool looking black bear. Oh, it's got an itch. Got an itch. So it is really beautiful so far. It's a very nice drive-through safari. I'm really enjoying it. Looks like we got another loop, but I'm guessing that might be where I exit from the loop. Luckily it's nice and shaded. Really cool. But yeah, I got some more bears. Yeah, there's some more black bears. Looks like this one's eating an orange. Yeah, he's eating an orange. Got another nice looking black bear. Got another cute bear. Looks like he's eating some, looks like he's also eating an orange as well. Yeah, I'm going down this other loop here. It's really cool how they have these loops that go around. This way you can see a couple of the animals that might be in this area. Yeah, I got this other cute bear eating some pellets, I think. Yeah, he's eating some pellets. I'm now heading back onto the main road. Very cool getting to see the bears. Yeah, so I'm back on the road where I was earlier. It's really nice. Goes another raven. Alright, so yeah, it looks like I'm at the exit. Yeah, there it is. So I have completed the drive-through portion. Alright, so over here is a paper map that I was given when I entered. I was going to show it to you as I first came in, but I decided to wait to show you after. So I've completed everything on the drive-through portion, so I'm over here at the walkthrough. Looks like they got a good variety of animals, so I'm going to do everything most likely in this direction here and head to all the animals on this side. Yeah, so over here is where I enter through the walkthrough portion. Alright, so over here is a stationary map of the walkthrough portion. So we got the Bearizona grill off towards the right, so I'm gonna head in this direction here and check out everything on this side here, and then check out everything towards the right-hand side. They also do have signs. I'm gonna head towards the river otters and jaguars. So in this habitat, we got red-legged Sarima and trumpeter hornbill. This looks like a nice habitat. And there is the trumpeter hornbill. Okay, looks like my camera's focusing on all the mesh. But yeah, there you go. You should be able to see the hornbill. But I am not noticing the red-legged Sarima anywhere. So that might be hiding somewhere really good. So I'll probably stop by here later on my rewalk and maybe I'll see the red-legged Sarima. Next up we got Livingstone's Turaco. Another nice looking habitat. And there is the Livingstone's Turaco. It's a nice looking bird. So over here we got the Bearizona grill. Doesn't look like it is open at the moment. But I'm probably not going to get anything to eat here. But it looks like they got some very tasty foods here. And just past the Bearizona grill, they got restroom locations. And there's a sign that says that you are not supposed to feed the squirrels. So I've been seeing, I think, a couple squirrels as I was going through the safari. It's really nice. You got a few picnic tables. Got this area, hot cedar and hot cocoa. Also got craft beer and cocktails. Doesn't appear like they're open right now, because it is a low attendance day. It's a Wednesday, so I'm guessing it might be open during the weekends. I don't know for sure, or it's possible it might be open later. They also do wild ride bus tours, so they also do guided tours from buses, but I chose to do the self-guided tour where I basically do it from my own car. Alright, so over here looks like this is the habitat for the otters. Not noticing the otters anywhere, but I'm gonna try and look for them. Alright, so I went off to the side here and but yeah, there's the otter. He was towards the back, but looks like he went away. Yeah, he was sleeping, so I might have accidentally woke him up. Yeah, so I do see the otters. I'm assuming these might be river otters. I didn't find a sign, but that's what I'm assuming these are. Pretty sure these are North American river otters. We got two. Oh, yeah, I think there's three of them. Yeah, one of them's laying down, but those two looks like they're playing with each other. And the otters do have plenty of water to swim in. Really nice. It looks like they're on land today because otters don't spend all of their time in the water, because they spend a good portion of their time on land too. This is such a gorgeous habitat. They got a cool waterfall. It's magnificent. Alright, so I'm going to go to the underwater viewing for the river otters. I have some stairs here and also a ramp for people who have strollers and wheelchairs. Yeah, so this is all the underwater viewing for the river otters. It's really nice. Got this really cool wood carving of these bears and those cool bear cubs. We got a bald eagle up top. We got the Canyonlands restaurant and gift shop. The Big Bear gift shop. Okay, so I went to this glass viewing area. It gives you another side look at the river otters. I see the otters playing with each other. They were playing with each other, but looks like those two stopped. We got 2 more otters, so there are 4 otters in this habitat. They're very cute. There's a Christmas tree in here. Even though it is still May, Christmas is going to be here before you realize it, because it's around the end of spring. It's very nice though. Yeah, so you got this really huge gift shop here. You got all sorts of stuff. You got the kids corner. So you have a couple adult stuff here and also stuff that are for the little kids. Since they're going to be coming here with their grandparents or their parents, but yeah. And also summer camps coming up soon. Really nice. And they got personalized street signs. So that's how they got all sorts of names here. That's cool. Oh, that looks cool. Got this nice little model or set here. Got this really cool train set here. This looks awesome. Oh, and I do see a train running. It's a cute little model train. Looks like it's stopping. Well, that's cool. That's the Polar Express. Well, it's the train cars from the movie Polar Express, if you are familiar with that Christmas movie. You also got a diesel locomotive pulling it. Yeah, I think that's the Polar Express there. It just doesn't have the steam engines from the movie. It's being pulled by a diesel locomotive. Yeah, because I've heard a couple train enthusiasts, and usually for people who have model trains, they would usually set up a train set either in their basement or sometimes even in their room somewhere. Got a couple other freight cars there. Yeah, there it goes there. Looks like some other trains that don't seem to be running. Yeah, so trains, I think that's how the mode of transportation started, if I'm not mistaken, because I know that back then people would used to travel just by walking or by carriages, but then they invented trains, and then trains were how people got across the different parts of the country, because usually they used to have steam locomotives where they would travel by coal. And then back in the 50s is when they invented diesel locomotives. And I have seen a couple trains on my road trip, usually carrying all the different freight and cargo across the country. And I have seen a couple freight trains on my road trip so far. It's a really nice set. Alright, I didn't realize there was actually a habitat here. Got Burmese python. Wow, that is cool. Right up close. So this is inside the gift shop. Slithering around. Yeah, these are the type of snakes I know that people would have as pets. But it's because these snakes grow too large, they become very hard to manage, and they are released into the Florida Everglades. Kind of like with the reticulated python, because these snakes just grow so large, and apparently they get released into the Florida Everglades, which is a very big problem because that means they're an invasive species and they start to consume all of the native wildlife. Seems very active today. So they got signs pointing in different directions. We got the Canyonlands restaurant to the right and the Jaguars and Elk towards the left. So over here is the Canyonlands restaurant. I'm probably not going to get anything to eat here because it's not even lunchtime yet, but looks really nice though. Especially how like those little glittering lights. around the sign there. Alright, so I'm gonna go back outside and see everything else they got. So as I came out of the gift shop, it got this cool habitat here. Not sure what's in this habitat, but it looks really gorgeous. So I'm just gonna have to see or find what animals. Oh my gosh, there goes a jaguar. So I guess this is the jaguar habitat. That's cool. So this is a black colored jaguar. Alright, so it's another side view for the jaguar. Yeah, so this is a black colored jaguar. That's really cool. Or melanistic jaguar, because it looks like this jaguar was born with melanism. That is so cool. We got a second jaguar in here. Looks like that's a traditional colored jaguar. So they got two of them in here. And I'm very impressed with the habitat. Got that cool waterfall. Looks like he's up by that viewing point there. Yeah, so I'm very impressed with the jaguar habitat. They got some water to go in. Got a really awesome waterfall in there. And there is the standard colored jaguar. Hope you can see it despite the reflection. There's lots of reflection on the glass, but you should be able to see the jaguar clearly. We got jaguar. Alright, so there goes the black colored jaguar, and he's gone. Yeah, so this is another side viewing point for the jaguar habitat. It's a very impressive habitat they've got. So impressive. I'm guessing over here, this might be where they do a little training area for the jaguars. So now that I've seen the jaguars, I'm now going to follow the sign to the elk habitat. Hopefully I'll be able to get to see the elk. Got Rocky Mountain elk. So these are the names of the elk they got. An aspen. And Lucky, it says, apparently she passed away. Alright, so this is the habitat for the elk. Looks like they got a very massive habitat. Got plenty of shade for them. Alright, so I had to go all the way down the pathway, and I do see the elk. Got the females and got the big male in the back. I see 3 of them. Now yesterday, after when I was at the Grand Canyon, because I did go to the Grand Canyon Deer Farm yesterday, and I got to see these guys, and I actually saw a couple of wild elk too, because I stopped at the Grand Canyon yesterday, and on my way back from the Grand Canyon, I actually saw some wild elk. I only saw female elk, but I did not see any males. And you do gotta be careful with the males, because the males, if you encounter one out in the wild, be sure to keep your distance from the males, because the males will charge at you, and they might. And you do gotta be careful. Make sure the males don't damage your car with their antlers. So as I was just about to leave, looks like the elk just started to move around. Yeah, there's the huge male elk. We got some of the females. Alright, so now that I've seen the elk and the jaguar, I'm now going to backtrack in this direction and see all the other animals. I'm now going to go back through the gift shop here. So I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I am. So I have pretty much seen everything on this side. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm probably going to head in this direction, check out the beavers and the porcupines, and see the raccoons and all the animals on the outer side here. And then after that, it should be time for my rewalk, because there was only that one species of bird at the front that was not out. So Hopefully, I'll be able to see everything on this side, and after that, I will do my rewalk. Yeah, so I'm gonna head this way now. Alright, we got beaver. It's a gorgeous habitat for the beaver. And I do see a little hole there, so it looks like the beaver's inside his den. Alright, so this here is the little beaver den the beaver's in. Yeah, you can see the beaver right there, despite the reflection. Luckily, you can still see it there. Next up, we got porcupine. I see the cute little porcupine. It's a cute animal. Very nice looking animal. He's got plenty of space for him, lots of areas to go into. Oh, it's got a nice little sprinkler there to keep him cool. Alright, so in that direction is the grizzly bears, and this way is all the other animals. So since the grizzly bears are right here, I'm probably just gonna go check that area out first. Got raccoon. Alright, so the raccoon just came out. They're cute. Oh, we got a second one. There's two of them in here. Very nice animals. Looks like he's going back in. Oh no, maybe not. Got grizzly bear. Grizzly bear and human conflict. Alright, I do see the grizzly bears. Oh, looks like they're playing around with each other. Playing around. Got two of them playing around together. Oh, a third one. Oh, there's three of them in here.
Hey guys, what you doing?
Yeah, so the grizzly bear is gonna have a nice habitat.
Wait, what's playing?
So the grizzly bears are playing with each other, I guess. Oh yeah, you got the one grizzly bear came out of the water.
No, that's Salem.
Did not realize that the grizzly bear came out of the water.
It was in the water. Well, you know what?
Yeah, it looks like the grizzly bears are playing around. Ooh, that one's going back into the water. Oh, maybe not. Oh, those two are going... Oh, nope, they're not going back inside. Looks like they're in a very playful mood. It's basically like they kind of like they do out in the wild. This is typical bear behavior. So I'm gonna go check out this area here. Alright, so I'm inside here. So this here is the bear cave. So it's kind of another viewing point for the grizzly bear. Yeah, so from here you can see him playing around. Very playful animals. Next up we got bobcat. Oh, there goes the bobcat. You can see his hind end there. And the bobcat looks like he's very active. That's a very nice cat. Some more information about the bobcat. There's another side viewing area for the bobcat. Looks like he's on top of that rock. Oh, and he just laid down. There's a gorgeous kitty cat. Okay, so this is another side viewing area for the grizzly bears. Got this water area to swim in, because they were just swimming a minute ago. Got javelina. It's a cool looking habitat. Got one of the javelinas on this side. It's really cool. They're very fuzzy animals. So yeah, even though these animals do resemble pigs, but apparently they are not classified as pigs, which is kind of strange. And we got a second one that's towards the back. Way in the back. And welcome to the barnyard. But apparently it is closed. That's a bummer. But yes, this is a free roaming pathway here. It's got this whole area for the animals. I do see there's some donkeys in there. I got to see a couple of the other donkeys in the drive-through portion. There's some goats in there too. Got a second goat. Sorry about the goat butt. Got a side view of the two donkeys. Got a northern leopard frog. Says this habitat is temporarily paused. Well, it looks like a cool habitat though. Really nice. Some information about the northern leopard frog. Got red fox. So they got 3 in here. It's interesting how they got the one named Stitch. You can see one of the foxes is sleeping. He looks super cute. I absolutely do love foxes. They got a gorgeous habitat. Yeah, I think I see one of the other foxes laying down in the grass. Yeah, it's one of the other foxes there, laying in the grass. You can see his body and his ear poking up. But I'm not seeing the third red fox anywhere. It's possible it might be in the back somewhere. I don't know for sure, but I will definitely stop by here later perhaps and see if the third fox will be out. Got American badger. There's the cute little badgers. 2 of them. They appear to be very active today. Hi, badgers. You having a good day so far? Well, that's cute how they got those tubes there and one of them just went through the tube. Hi! How are you today? Super cute. Now, usually when I talk to the animals, that doesn't mean I'm crazy. I'm just being polite to them. And sometimes it kind of gets their attention too. These are cute animals. So showing you the map again so you can see where I am. So I just saw the badgers and everything on that side. So now I'm probably gonna head on this trail, see what they got here, and that'll take me back to the front. Then after that, I will do my rewalk real quick. Okay, so it looks like this sign appears to be missing. It looks like this habitat appears to be empty at the moment. So I'm not sure what's usually in here, but yeah, I don't think there's anything in this habitat at the moment. It is really, really nice so far. I really like how it's out in the woods. So there's plenty of shading here. It's wonderful. Alright, so it looks like the Bearizona grill is now open. But I'm probably not going to get anything to eat here, but looks like they got some very delicious foods here. Alright, so I'm back where I started. So I've completed the entire walkthrough portion. So now I'm going to do a quick rewalk and hopefully see the animals that were not out. One of them mainly being that one species of bird. It was the red-legged Sarima that was not out. And there's also a couple animals I want to try and get some better views of. So I'm going to do my rewalk real quick and hopefully see the animals that were not out. Alright, so I'm back at this habitat that had the trumpeter hornbill and red-legged Sarima. And it looks like the trumpeter hornbill has moved. Earlier he was towards the back, but looks like he moved up close. But I still do not see the red-legged Sarima anywhere, so that's what it looks like. So I'm going to have to call this a no-go for today. Alright, so I'm back at the Coyote Coffee area, because that's what this area is called. And looks like they are now open. Alright, so I am back at the river otter habitat. Hoping to see if they were going to be more active or swimming in the water, but I remember earlier they were off towards the back area, but now I do not see the river otters anymore. It's possible they might be inside now, because it's totally up to the animals if they want to be outside or inside. Alright, so I take that back. The otters are still out. They just moved into that little shaded spot there. The otters are still out. They just moved. Okay, I'm back at the jaguar habitat. And it looks like the standard colored jaguar is in the same spot he was in before. Got a really nice look at the black colored jaguar. And it looks like the black colored jaguar is now laying down. Such a very nice cat. Very gorgeous looking animal. It's really cool how they got a black spotted jaguar and a traditional colored jaguar, and they're both in the same habitat. That's pretty cool. Alright, so it looks like the elk are way up close now. Looks like this one's eating some grass. And there's the male elk. So there are actually two males in here. There's a second male that's way towards the back along with the other females. Wow, that's such a gorgeous animal. Oh, I'm kind of chasing off the other female. Just gotta assert some dominance there. So that's kind of like what they do out in the wild. So this is typical behavior here. So that's totally normal behavior there. Hope you're being nice to all the females. You gotta be nice to all the ladies here. That's such a gorgeous animal. See, the rest of the elk are way towards the back. So yeah, there are two males in here. Got two more of the females down there, along with the other male. Well, that looks cool. It's a nice sculpture of a bison. It's cool. Got black bear. Alright, so I completely missed this habitat. So these are bear cubs. Oh, they are so cute. These are super cute animals. They're very, very cute. Absolutely adorable bear cubs. Very, very cute. Completely missed this habitat for my first time through. I also missed the mine shaft. Yeah, so over here is the mine shaft, and we go inside here. So we got Gila Monster. Meet Lady Gila. So I completely missed this habitat. These habitats from my first time through. Because I would have been so mad at myself if I'd missed these habitats. Okay, so I am not noticing the Gila Monster anywhere. It could be hiding somewhere, most likely inside that log. But yeah, I don't see the Gila Monster anywhere, so I'm not noticing it anywhere. So since this is the habitat I'm seeing on my rewalk, I'm gonna have to call this a no-go. So that's what it looks like right there. Got common chuckwalla. Okay, so I apparently don't see anything in here besides that little crocodile skull. Oh! I completely missed it. So the chuckwalla was right there in that rock. He blends in really well, but that's the chuckwalla. It's underneath the heat lamp. So in this habitat, I see there's some type of salamander. It's a nice looking salamander. Got Mexican red-knee tarantula. So this is a low light habitat, but luckily it's able to show up on camera. It's a cool looking tarantula there. Yeah, so I'm inside here, got these cool lanterns. It's really cool. Got eastern collared lizard. These are very cute little lizards. It's like they're playing around. They got a gorgeous habitat. Alright, so over here is another side viewing point for the raccoons. I see one of them that's laying down out in the sun. There was 2 in here, but I only see the 1, so I guess the other one might have went back inside. Alright, I'm back at the grizzly bear habitat. So I know earlier they were sort of playing around with each other. It looks like all the bears have stopped playing around with each other. Because earlier they were kind of rustling with each other, but looks like they're done playing. Back over by the barnyard area, it looks like there's 3 donkeys. Earlier there was only 2, but looks like there's 3 donkeys now. And I do love the donkeys. Alright, so I'm back at the red fox habitat. Looks like they've been moving a little bit. So it looks like all 3 red foxes are out. You'll see 2 more in the back. Earlier I only saw 2, but now all 3 of them are out. I'm back at the cute American badgers. They're very cute animals. So I'm back at the beaver habitat. It looks like the beaver's out of his den now. Hi, beaver. How are you? Got a nice long flat tail. It's a cool looking animal. Alright everybody, that is going to complete my visit to Bearizona Wildlife Park in Williams, Arizona. I had such a fun time coming here. Like I said, I did not include this place into my plans because I wasn't sure if I was going to have time to do this place, but luckily I was able to have time since, like I said, I doubled up 2 of the other places from yesterday into one day, so luckily I had time to do this place. So I had such a fun time coming here. Both the drive-through portion and walk-through portion were really great. I really love getting to see all the bears because, like I said, I definitely enjoyed seeing all the free-roaming black bears in the drive-through portion, and I really love seeing the younger bears here at the walk-through portion. I certainly really love the jaguars, and both portions were really fun. I certainly enjoyed it a lot. The bison were really fun. Leave some comments down below for what was your favorite animal that I saw here today. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I go to zoos and aquariums and I do a couple drive-through safaris like this. I definitely need to start doing more drive-through safaris. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I go to zoos and places like this. I usually upload a new video every Saturday at 8 AM Central Standard Time. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you again next time. Bye.